you happen to be watching this at. Welcome to XCU. I'm your host, PJ O'Keefe. Here's the guy that yells a lot, Will Marmonti. How are you, Will?
I am great, PJ.
Thanks for using my name. We can call him Santa this week if you'd like.
I'd like that a lot. I'll call you Little Elf Boy.
Little Elf Boy. Okay, thank you. We got to do it. Santa and Little Elf Boy reporting here. We had a lot of fun last week. Contact your local cable provider if you didn't get to see last week's episode and demand that they show it again on one of the major networks. No guarantees they will say yes, but it's back to business this week. Back to business as usual. Good. It's your usual rowdy banter between Will and myself. Oh, I'm sorry, Santa and Elf Boy.
Little Elf Boy.
First order of business. Oh, Little Elf Boy. Is it little? Do I have to say little?
Yes.
I have to say little. First order of business, the number 10th ranked Xavier Musketeer men's basketball team improved to 8-0 Wednesday night against the Ohio University Bobcats, defeating them 78-56. C.J. Anderson led the way with a career-high 22 points, and he was a whole new basketball player. Derek Brown,
out of the box.
Right out of the box. Derek Brown also turned over a new stone for this year. He went 7 of 7 from the field, including 3 of 3 from downtown, netting a total of 18 points from the field, as well as a career-high 5 assists. Well done, Derek. Jason Love racked up 7 rebounds as well, tying Anderson for the team high. And the Muskies looked sharp last night. Will, things are looking up. We are positive contributions from just about everybody.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I think this was the first game where we didn't let teams back into it, and we kind of stayed on point the whole entire game. And what more could you ask for from the 2 seniors who have been slipping? Well, I guess he's a redshirt junior, but
counts as a senior.
Right. So I think it's good to see those 2 seniors step it up after a shaky Auburn game. And also, Terrell Holloway looked great coming back. Didn't seem too affected by the injury. Once he gets his win back, I think it'll be great. Having
him back was a total plus. He did one of these in the middle of the game.
He's a lightning rod.
It's pretty sweet. I wish I could imitate it, but I can't because I am not as athletic as him. Ohio did outscore Xavier 31-30 in the second half, but it was the 23-point lead that X took in the first half that put the Bobcats away early, and luckily for us, it stuck. Next game for the men's basketball team is the all-important crosstown shootout, as you may have already heard from lovely Lauren and Lucy. Any more L words for me?
I love you.
Okay. This Saturday at UC, the tip-off is at 8 o'clock. There will be a viewing party in the Cintas Center for privileged folks such as ourselves and any Xavier student otherwise looking to view the game. Should be a good one. Got any predictions?
A Xavier win. Woo!
A Xavier win. Kind of like a Xavier Christmas.
Yes.
No, I think
we can win. We're 5-0.
Because it doesn't happen once a year.
Xavier is undefeated when coming in ranked against UC. We're 5-0 when we're nationally ranked against UC.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's what ESPN.com said. I mean, I looked that up myself.
You're not credible, but ESPN.com is.
Yes.
Thank you for pointing that out. I think it's going to be a struggle, as it usually is. I'm going to call it.
It'll be a struggle, yeah. I mean, it's never an easy win, but I think we'll pull it out in the end.
UC is 6-2. They have a decent record. They've played well so far.
Which is good, because it'll look better when we beat them.
And yes, I'm just saying, it's the crosstown shootout.
I'm just confident.
And Murphy's Law. Everything that can go wrong will.
Right, but I think
we look forward to see our men continue their excellent play into winter break, as the very important Duke game is also coming up next week. Saturday at 2 p.m. The tip-off will be in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I'll be there. Will you be there?
Yes, I'll be there. I'm driving with you.
Oh, you're driving with me?
Yes.
He's driving with me.
You're going to be shoved back in the trunk.
Shoved back in the trunk. That's so nice of you. But we'll be there reporting for you on the scene. Good luck to the men for that.
Yes, and we do, of course, have a women's basketball team who was ranked nationally 23rd this week. They unfortunately fell off the board, though, losing their own crosstown shootout, falling 65-55 to UC on Sunday. The Lady Musketeers dropped to 7-3, while the Bearcats improved to 6-2. Even with April Phillips tying her career high with 16 points and recording her second straight double-double with 13 rebounds. Special Jennings, yes, that's her name, best name ever, was on point, no pun, as she racked up 13 points and had 6 assists, turning the ball over only once. But UC was just too much to handle down the stretch because Xavier had a 51-48 lead with 5 minutes to go, but UC would woman handle them. Yes, that's right, we're not sexist here, we're equal. In the next 3 minutes, going an 11-0 run and shutting out the Muskies for good.
If we were not sexist, it would be person handle.
That's true.
Just saying, personal handle.
I have some beard in my mouth.
Person handle. Special Jennings, I'm sure, appreciated that comment, by the way. If someone could say that about you, Will Marmonti, that's a funny name.
No, it's a good name.
It's a funny name.
I wish my name was Special.
It's a funny name.
People just call me Special. Basketball is not the only sport that's been trudging along during the past few weeks. How dare you call the mother of Santa that. Football closed out a great year, winning their second straight title in their division. And Jake Moreland caught up with Vincent Castrogano and the club's secretary and starting offensive lineman to reflect on the season.
Give me a little background information on the club football team itself.
The club football team started back in 2006 when Joe Mormon started the team. It has been coached by Tom Powers for the past 3 years. He's a great coach, helps us out a lot. And all in all, we have a very, very good team.
Okay, cool. You guys had a pretty good year this past year. Tell me a little bit more about it.
This past year, we went 7-1, so we had a great season. Our only loss came against Lincoln University. It's a Division II varsity opponent we played. And, you know, we were competitive throughout the game, but that was our only loss. The rest of our games, we were able to handle the opponents pretty well, and so we had a great season.
Okay, cool. Where do you see Xavier Club football going in the future?
Well, in the future, we would like to keep the strong talent base we have, and we would also like to be able to keep the coaches we have, because our coaches do have jobs, but they put themselves, you know, give ourselves their free time 4 times a week usually, and we're not able to pay them that much. So hopefully we're able to hold on to these coaches and keep having the good talent base so we can remain competitive.
Okay, cool. Do you ever see Xavier Club football going D1?
That's a hard question to ask because it's really out of our hands. That's more with Father Graham and the university. And if it ever did come back, it would have to go right to Division I because NCAA rules, they have one Division I team. Everything has to be Division I.
So you couldn't go D2 or D3?
Nope, we'd have to go right to Division I.
Okay, cool. Tell me a little bit about how you guys are looking for next season.
Well, we return a very strong talent base for next season. We only lost 3 seniors, myself, Greg Morgan, and Andrew Dornbrook. So other than that, we return all the other players, and hopefully we'll get some freshmen and maybe some other students that are already here that want to come out for the team next year, and hopefully we'll have a strong base again next year to repeat have another great season.
Okay, cool. That's good. One last question. Tell me a little bit about your fans, and if you could say anything to them, try to get them out to come out to more games, and get a bigger student section there. What would you say?
Well, just come to the games. It's a really great time. We're a really great team. Xavier students get in free to the games. They're either at our home games are usually at Withrow High School or at Norwood High School. They're 5 minutes from Xavier. So I would say come on by. You'll have a great time, and hope to see you next year.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Vinny. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Vinny. We look forward to more success in the football program in the future. 2 Xavier swimmers were named A10 Performers of the Week. Sophomores Carrie Peglar and Nathan Green earned the honors after winning events in the recent Zippy Invitational. Green captured the gold in the 500-yard freestyle and set a school record in the 200 freestyle. Peglar also captured a new school record in the 200-yard backstroke and placed first in the 200 freestyle, giving Xavier another gold. They must have been dolphins in their past life. I think that's probably...
That'd be sweet.
I think that's probably why they're as good.
I think one of them was actually
There's really nothing
Flipper.
explaining. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Like that kind of deal. Like up and out of the water.
Right,
kind
Flipper.
Of deal. Yeah, I know, but they don't even have to like really backstroke. They can just kind of... You ever seen it?
Or they do the thing like that.
Thanks for stopping by, folks. We're going to go take our final exams. I'm actually going to go swim with some dolphins over break, and I'll let you know if I do indeed find Nathan Green and Carrie Peglar.
I'm going to hunt deer.
And you're going to hunt deer. We'll be right back to wrap up the rest of Xavier News. And from the 2 of us here at XCU, happy holidays, Kwanzaa especially.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.